Hi, my name is Larry Newman. I'm a criminal defense lawyer in upstate New York. Our practice handles the Finger Lakes region. Today I want to talk to you about why criminal defense is much like handicapping in horse racing. I went to a seminar many years ago, and the older judge, great county court judge, and he said, you got to be a good handicapper. And I really understood that because I used to sit with my dad, and we used to go to the horse tracks like Belmont and Aqueduct, and he would explain to me how to handicap the horses. What's handicapping horses mean? We look at the past history of the horses and how they ran and how they run in different lengths of the races and the types of tracks that they were on, whether it was a fast track or it was a wet track, and what the horse weighed and what the jockey weighed and how old the horse was and who he was competing against in this particular race. But much like a criminal defense case, we need to really size up our case. We need to size up the person that we're representing. We've got to look at their past and their history, and if any of that baggage is going to come to play in this particular case. Then we have to look at the facts of this case and what our odds of success are. Do we have any good defenses? And would those defenses potentially be successful? And how strong a case do we have and how weak a case do we have? There's factors in every DWI case that we have to look at. Definitely have to look at the driving. Definitely have to look if there's an accident. Definitely have to look if a person has a problem with drugs or alcohol. Have to look at the BAC level. Have to look whether there was drugs involved. There's a lot of little factors, but we have to add it all up, and then we have to handicap. We have to figure out what are the odds of success and what is the exposure that we have. You know, some people do like to play long shots. I'm more of a favorites kind of guy. You know, you have 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. That's starting to get into higher odds. Some people like to roll the dice on 20 to 1, 30 to 1, 50 to 1. I'd rather people at least went into their situation and had open eyes, transparency, I'd like to call it, and know honestly, an honest assessment. Let's look at the realism here. Now, let's not look at this as a fantasy. Let's look at it as a realistic situation. What am I looking at? What are my odds of success with this judge in this court, with this prosecutor, with my type of case and my type of facts? Because remember, sometimes you look at what's happening in 2017 in a particular court, you can't compare that to what happened to your brother, your sister, your cousin in 2010 or 1995. And people love to throw out stuff and say, well, back then, or back in this state, or back in this place. You got to deal with the reality of where we are in this particular horse race on this particular day. We can't be thinking about past performances that are way off in some other place with some other people. So reality is we have to handicap this particular race or your particular odds of success in this situation with this set of facts. If you have a question about your DWI case, DWAI drugs case, these are the types of cases that we handle and handicap. Try to handicap them well to predict the future. Give us a call, shoot us an email, or fill out a form on our website. We'd be more than happy to discuss it with you. And thanks for watching this video.